Imagine this. You're 67 years old. You've tried to eat healthier, and yet you still wake up at 3 a.m. Your heart racing, legs cramping, mind worried about stroke, blood pressure, and losing your independence. You add vegetables, you avoid sugar, you listen to the news, but your energy is still low, your sleep is broken, and every new pain makes you secretly wonder, is this the beginning of the end? Now imagine that, sitting quietly in your kitchen cupboard, there is a tiny seed that can help your heart beat calmer, your sleep become deeper, your bladder behave better at night, and your mood feel more stable. Not a new drug, not an expensive supplement. Just 1 or 2 spoonfuls of pumpkin seeds a day, used at the right time in the right way. I'm Dr. Anna Laura, a physician with over 20 years of experience in geriatrics, nutrition, and metabolism. Throughout my career, I've had the privilege of helping thousands of seniors navigate the challenges of aging and make informed decisions to maintain their health and independence. Nature's multivitamin, why pumpkin seeds are a nutritional powerhouse. If you could hold a tiny, natural multivitamin in your hand, it would look very much like a pumpkin seed. One small handful, about 1 ounce or a rounded tablespoon, gives your body clean fuel, around 7 grams of plant protein, healthy fats that protect your heart, and a rare mineral cocktail your cells are quietly begging for. Magnesium to relax your blood vessels and muscles. Zinc to support immunity and prostate. Iron for oxygen. Phosphorus, copper, and potassium to keep your heart and nerves working smoothly. Instead of swallowing 3 different pills, imagine sprinkling this senior-friendly multivitamin on your morning oatmeal or yogurt. Modern research shows pumpkin seeds are also rich in powerful antioxidants, vitamin E, carotenoids, and special plant compounds that help fight the slow rusting of your cells. Think of them as tiny bodyguards patrolling your blood vessels and joints. Take Helen, 72. She didn't change her whole diet. She simply added 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds each afternoon. Within weeks, her afternoon energy crashes softened, her digestion became more regular, and her nighttime leg cramps calmed down. No miracle, just daily nutrition finally reaching the cells that needed it. The sleep seed, how pumpkin seeds calm your night brain. For many people over 60, night is no longer a time of rest. You lie down tired, but your mind will not switch off. You stare at the ceiling, change sides, check the clock. 1 a.m., 2:30 a.m., 4 a.m. The next day you feel heavy, foggy, and older than your real age. This is where pumpkin seeds quietly shine as a sleep food, not a sleeping pill. Inside each seed is a trio your brain loves at night: tryptophan, magnesium, and zinc. Tryptophan is the raw material your body uses to build serotonin and then melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain, it is time to sleep now. Magnesium works like a gentle brake, calming tense muscles and overactive nerves. Zinc helps this whole process run smoothly, supporting the enzyme systems that turn food into calming brain chemicals. Picture Mr. Anil, 69. He began taking 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds about 1 to 2 hours before bed, together with a small piece of fruit like a banana or apple slice. The natural sugars from the fruit help tryptophan cross into the brain, where it can be turned into melatonin. After 2 weeks, he noticed he fell asleep faster and woke up fewer times at night. It is not magic. It is simply giving your night brain the raw materials it needs at the right time. Silent guardian for men. Prostate and male health for many men over 50. The bathroom becomes a nightly enemy. You fall asleep, then wake up at 1 a.m., 3 a.m., 5 a.m., feeling that familiar urge. You stand there in the dark, waiting, with a weak stream and the quiet fear. Is my prostate getting worse? You may not talk about it, but it steals your rest and your confidence. Pumpkin seeds act like a silent guardian for the male urinary system. They are naturally rich in zinc, a mineral that concentrates in the prostate more than in almost any other organ. Zinc helps prostate cells work normally and supports healthy testosterone balance. Alongside zinc, pumpkin seeds contain phytosterols, especially beta-cytosterol. You can imagine these as tiny traffic controllers that slow down the overactive signals that make the prostate grow and press on the urethra. Think of Uncle George, 71. He didn't want more pills. His doctor told him his prostate was enlarged but stable. George started eating 1 to 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds during the day, often sprinkled on soup or salad. After a month, he noticed fewer nighttime trips, less urgency, and a stronger, more comfortable flow. Before we go deeper, if you're over 55 and you want to keep your heart, brain, and sleep stronger without more pills, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. This channel is here to help you stay independent as long as possible. Pumpkin seeds are not a magic cure for serious disease, but for many men, they are a simple daily ally that supports the prostate quietly, day after day, without side effects. Bladder and kidney shield. Fewer leaks, fewer stones. Many older adults quietly live in fear of two things: leaking urine at the wrong time and the sharp, unbearable pain of kidney stones. You start to plan your walks around the nearest toilet. You avoid long car trips. You drink less water because you're afraid of accidents, which sadly makes everything worse. Pumpkin seeds offer gentle support to both bladder and kidneys. Their special mix of antioxidants, healthy fats, and plant compounds like beta-sitosterol help calm irritation in the urinary tract and support the strength of the bladder muscle, known as the detrusor. Think of this muscle like a small balloon. If it's weak or inflamed, it either leaks or squeezes at the wrong time. Pumpkin seeds help the balloon wall stay stronger and calmer. Now imagine Maria, 66, embarrassed by small leaks when she laughs or walks fast. She began taking 1 tablespoon of raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds with her breakfast, always with a full glass of water. Over several weeks, she noticed she could hold her urine a bit longer and felt less burning and irritation. For the kidneys, the high magnesium in pumpkin seeds helps reduce the risk of forming common calcium oxalate stones. Magnesium acts like a peacekeeper, preventing minerals in the urine from clumping together into hard crystals. Combined with enough water, this small daily habit can be a quiet shield for your urinary system. Blood sugar bodyguard, steadier energy, fewer crashes. High blood sugar doesn't always start with dramatic symptoms. For many seniors, it begins quietly: heavy eyes after lunch, sudden sleepiness in the afternoon, irritability when you're hungry, and a strong desire for something sweet with tea. Over time, these little signs can grow into prediabetes, diabetes, nerve damage, and vision loss. This is why keeping blood sugar steady is one of the most important protections for healthy aging. Pumpkin seeds help in 3 powerful ways. First, their magnesium supports insulin, the hormone that moves sugar out of your blood and into your cells. When magnesium is low, insulin becomes deaf and sugar stays in the blood longer. Second, the fiber in pumpkin seeds slows digestion, so sugar from other foods enters your bloodstream more slowly. Third, their healthy fats and protein help you feel full, preventing sudden hunger attacks that push you toward biscuits, sweets, or bread. Picture Ravi, 64, told he was borderline diabetic. Instead of extreme dieting, he made one simple change. He ate a teaspoon of pumpkin seeds with breakfast, another in the afternoon, and a final teaspoon before his evening walk. Within weeks, his afternoon crashes softened, his cravings decreased, and his doctor noticed more stable readings. Pumpkin seeds are not a replacement for medication, but they're a smart daily ally, helping to smooth the sugar roller coaster that quietly damages organs over time. Bones and nerves, stronger skeleton, calmer mind with age. Many people start fearing two things at the same time: breaking a bone from a simple fall and feeling their nerves on edge for no clear reason. You may notice your hands shaking a little more, your muscles cramping at night, or a strange inner restlessness, even when you are physically tired. Often, one missing mineral sits quietly behind both problems: magnesium. Pumpkin seeds are one of the richest natural sources of magnesium in the kitchen. For your bones, magnesium works together with calcium and vitamin D like a construction team. Calcium is the bricks, vitamin D is the supervisor, and magnesium is the worker that makes sure the bricks are placed correctly. Without enough magnesium, bones can become more fragile, even if you take calcium tablets. For your nervous system, magnesium acts as a natural brake pedal. It helps calm overexcited nerves, supports the release of calming brain chemicals, and reduces muscle tension. Think of it as pouring cool water on a too hot electrical system. Meet Helen, 72, who often woke up with painful calf cramps and felt easily overwhelmed by small problems. Her doctor suggested adding magnesium-rich foods instead of instantly jumping to more pills. She began eating 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds every day, sometimes added to soup, sometimes to yogurt. After a few weeks, her cramps became less frequent, and she felt a gentle inner calm she hadn't felt in years. Inner Firefighter, immunity boost and inflammation control. As we age, many problems in the body share one quiet enemy: chronic inflammation. Aching joints, stiff fingers in the morning, slow healing after a small cut, frequent colds, tiredness that never fully disappears. These can all be signs that the body's internal fire is burning too strongly or in the wrong places. Pumpkin seeds support the immune system and inflammation control in a gentle, food-based way. Their high zinc content helps your immune cells grow, communicate, and defend you against viruses and bacteria. You can picture zinc as a supervisor in a factory of white blood cells, making sure they are produced on time and do not overreact. At the same time, antioxidants like vitamin E and special plant compounds from pumpkin seeds work like tiny firefighters, calming areas where inflammation is too high. Think of Samuel, 70, who seemed to catch every cold his grandchildren brought home and woke daily with stiff hands. He started sprinkling 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds on his morning porridge and another small teaspoon into his lunchtime salad. After a couple of months, he noticed he recovered faster from minor infections and his morning stiffness was less intense. This is the power of small, daily actions, not a quick miracle, but a steady strengthening of the body's defense system from the inside out. Heart and arteries, cholesterol, pressure, and circulation for many seniors. The biggest fear is not pain, but suddenly not waking up tomorrow because of a silent heart attack or stroke. High blood pressure, thick blood, and clogged arteries often develop slowly, with no clear warning. That is why protecting your heart and blood vessels with daily habits is one of the wisest investments you can make. Pumpkin seeds help your cardiovascular system through several gentle mechanisms working together. First, their phytosterols act like quiet competitors to cholesterol in your gut. They reduce how much bad LDL cholesterol is absorbed, helping to keep your blood less greasy. Second, their magnesium and potassium support relaxed, flexible blood vessels, which can help maintain healthier blood pressure. Third, pumpkin seeds contain the amino acid L-arginine, which your body uses to produce nitric oxide, a gas that helps blood vessels open slightly and improve circulation. Imagine Mr. Kumar, 68, already on blood pressure medicine, but still worried. Instead of chasing new miracle supplements, he began adding 1 to 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds to his breakfast or midday meal. Over months, his doctor noted slightly better readings, and he felt warmer hands and feet and less heaviness in his chest when climbing stairs. Pumpkin seeds will not replace your medication, but they can act like daily maintenance workers for your arteries, helping keep them cleaner, more flexible, and better able to carry life-giving blood to your brain, heart, and legs. Quick question for you. How old are you, and from which country are you watching? Type pumpkin plus your age and country in the comments. I read as many comments as I can, and your answers help me make better videos for your generation. Anti-cancer potential. Small seed, big protection. When people hear the word cancer, many feel a quiet cold fear in the chest. Maybe a friend just started treatment, or a family member passed away too early. While no food can give a 100% guarantee, some foods can gently push your body in a safer direction. Pumpkin seeds are one of those quiet helpers. Inside each seed are special compounds: lignans, vitamin E, zinc, and cucurbitacins. You can imagine lignans and vitamin E as tiny shields, helping protect your cells from damage caused by free radicals, the unstable particles that can harm DNA over time. Cucurbitacins are like little quality inspectors, encouraging damaged cells to stop growing or be removed instead of turning into trouble. Think of Anna, 65, whose mother had breast cancer. She decided to build a protective plate instead of living in constant fear. Along with vegetables, berries, and olive oil, She added 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds to her daily routine, sometimes in soup, sometimes over salad, sometimes just chewed slowly as a snack. Pumpkin seeds are not a cure, and they never replace regular checkups or medical advice. But as part of an overall anti cancer lifestyle, with movement, good sleep, and less sugar, they're an easy, affordable daily step that helps your body defend itself quietly year after year. Menopause Ally, calming hot flashes and mood swings for many women, menopause feels like riding a roller coaster you never agreed to get on. One minute you are fine, the next minute your face is burning, sweat runs down your back, your heart races, and you feel like tearing off your clothes even in winter. At night, you wake up soaked, sheets damp, mind anxious for no clear reason. You may wonder, is this just my life now? Pumpkin seeds can become a small, daily ally during this transition. They contain gentle plant compounds called lignans that can weakly mimic estrogen in the body. Think of them as soft buffers that help smooth out hormone swings, not like strong drugs, but like a friend quietly holding your hand. At the same time, their magnesium and zinc support the glands that produce and balance hormones, including those affecting mood and sleep. Picture Lila, 54, who was exhausted from sudden heat waves and irritability. Instead of immediately reaching for stronger medicines, she began a simple experiment: 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds with her breakfast, and sometimes another small teaspoon at lunch, added to salad or yogurt. After several weeks, her hot flashes became less intense, her sleep improved, and her family noticed she seemed more like her old self again. No single food can remove menopause, but pumpkin seeds can gently support your body as it learns a new hormonal rhythm. Weight and appetite, the tiny seed that helps you eat less. Many seniors gain weight even when they feel they are not eating that much. Metabolism slows, muscles shrink, and small snacks add up quickly. You might find yourself hungry again soon after a meal, reaching for biscuits, bread, or sweets. Over time, this extra weight pressures your joints, heart, and blood sugar. Pumpkin seeds can quietly support weight management without strict dieting. Their special power lies in their combination of protein, fiber, and healthy fats. Protein and fat slow digestion, so food stays in your stomach longer. Fiber adds gentle bulk, telling the brain, I am satisfied. Together, they help you feel full on fewer calories and reduce sudden cravings. Imagine David, 63, who loved evening snacks in front of the TV. Instead of banning everything, he made one change. 20 minutes before lunch and dinner, he ate 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds with a glass of water. The result? He arrived at meals calmer, not starving, and naturally took smaller portions. After a few months, his belt went in one notch, and his knees felt less pressure when walking. Pumpkin seeds are not a crash diet. They are a simple tool to help your own body regulate appetite more wisely, so you can eat just enough and still feel comfortably satisfied. Protecting your vision. Eye health in the age of screens, losing vision, is one of the greatest fears of aging. It's not just about reading small letters. It's about losing the ability to drive, cook safely, recognize faces, or enjoy your favorite TV shows and books. Many people suddenly hear words like macular degeneration or retinal damage at the eye doctor and feel a cold wave of worry wash over them. Pumpkin seeds offer gentle nutrition for your eyes from the inside out. They contain important antioxidants such as lutein and zeaxanthin, along with vitamin E and zinc. You can imagine lutein and zeaxanthin as tiny internal sunglasses, sitting at the back of your eye and helping to filter harmful blue light from screens, phones, and bright daylight. Vitamin E and zinc support the repair and protection of delicate eye tissues. Think of Mr. Johann, 71, who spent hours on his tablet reading news and watching videos. His eyes felt dry, tired, and blurry by evening. His doctor told him his retina was aging fast and advised dietary changes. Johann began adding 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds to his daily routine, usually sprinkled over cooked vegetables or mixed with a little yogurt and fruit. After a few months, he didn't suddenly see like a teenager again, but he noticed less evening eye strain, clearer vision on waking, and fewer episodes of burning or dryness. Pumpkin seeds are not a replacement for eye drops or glasses, but they're a quiet daily investment in the long-term health of your vision. If at least one benefit surprised you, I want you to try a simple experiment. 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds a day for the next 7 days. Then come back to this video and comment what changed first for you: sleep, digestion, energy, or mood. Your story might inspire another senior to start. Gallstone prevention, keeping the bile flowing. Gallstones rarely give a gentle warning. One day you feel fine, the next you may experience a sudden, sharp pain under the right ribs, radiating to your back or shoulder. Many people, especially women over 50, live with a hidden fear of that pain returning or of being told they need surgery. This is why keeping your bile thin and moving is so important as you age. Pumpkin seeds can play a quiet role in this protection. Their fiber acts like a sponge in the intestine, binding to bile acids and helping your body get rid of them instead of recycling them in a thick, stone-forming form. Their magnesium supports proper contraction of the gallbladder, which you can imagine as a small storage bag for bile. When that bag squeezes regularly and efficiently, bile does not stagnate and harden into stones as easily. Think of Rosa, 67, who had one gallstone attack and became terrified of eating. Instead of avoiding all fat and living in constant anxiety, she worked with her doctor and improved her diet. More vegetables, good oils, and 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds each morning with breakfast. Over time, her digestion felt smoother, less heavy, and she felt more confident eating moderate amounts of healthy fat again. Pumpkin seeds alone cannot dissolve existing stones, but as part of a balanced, fiber-rich diet, they can help keep bile flowing more freely and lower the chance of new stones forming. Hair, skin, and nails, aging gracefully from the inside out. Many creams promise miracles, but real beauty in our later years still begins deep inside the body. With age, hair often becomes thinner, skin drier and less elastic, and nails more brittle. You may look in the mirror and feel that your face no longer matches the energy you still feel inside. The good news: food can quietly support repair from within, and pumpkin seeds are one of those beauty from the inside foods. Pumpkin seeds are rich in zinc, vitamin E, and healthy fats, 3 key nutrients for healthy hair follicles, strong nails, and supple skin. Zinc supports protein building and tissue repair. Think of it as the builder that helps your body create new, stronger hair and nail cells. Vitamin E acts like a protective shield, helping guard skin cells from damage caused by sun, pollution, and time. Their healthy fats help maintain the skin's protective barrier, keeping moisture in and irritation out. Meet Clara, 69, who noticed more hair on her brush and nails that split easily. Instead of buying more expensive serums, she began adding 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds to her daily meals, sometimes ground and mixed into smoothies, sometimes sprinkled over soups. After a few months, her hairdresser commented that her hair felt fuller, and Clara herself noticed smoother skin on her hands and fewer nail breaks. Beauty will never be exactly like in our 20s, but with the right nutrients, we can age with more glow, strength, and confidence. Brain and mood, memory, focus, and emotional stability. One of the most painful parts of aging is not the wrinkles, but the moments when the brain slips. You walk into a room and forget why. A name sits on the tip of your tongue but will not come. You start a sentence and lose the thread halfway. Add to that the sudden mood swings, irritability, or low motivation, and many seniors quietly fear, am I losing myself? Pumpkin seeds support brain health in several gentle but important ways. Their magnesium helps brain cells communicate smoothly and supports learning and memory. Zinc is crucial for building and regulating neurotransmitters, the tiny chemical messengers that control mood, motivation, and focus. Antioxidants protect brain cells from slow damage, while omega-3 fats support flexible, healthy cell membranes. Tryptophan in pumpkin seeds can also lift mood indirectly by being turned into serotonin, your feel-better chemical. Imagine Robert, 70, who often felt foggy in the afternoon and snapped at his wife over small issues. He began a simple habit: 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds with breakfast and another teaspoon before his daily walk. After several weeks, he noticed his thoughts felt clearer, He could follow conversations more easily, and his mood was less up and down. If you know a friend or family member who wakes up at night to use the bathroom, complains about cramps, or fears stroke and heart problems, share this video with them. One small daily habit might make a bigger difference than they think. Pumpkin seeds cannot reverse severe brain disease, but as part of a brain friendly lifestyle with movement, good sleep, and social contact, they're a quiet, daily investment in keeping your mind sharper and your emotions more stable. How to use pumpkin seeds safely. Preparation, timing, and who should be careful now that you have seen how powerful this tiny seed can be. The next question is simple. How do you actually use it in real life, safely every day? This is where many people go wrong. They buy a big bag, eat a large handful roasted with salt, feel bloated, and then blame the seed instead of the method. For seniors, the formula should always be gentle, gradual, and smart. The ideal way to prepare pumpkin seeds is to start with raw, unsalted seeds. Soak them in filtered water with a pinch of salt for 6 to 8 hours. This simple step wakes the seed up, reduces natural compounds that block digestion, and makes minerals like magnesium and zinc easier for your body to absorb. After soaking, rinse well. You can eat them like this: dry them in a low temperature oven or dehydrator, or lightly roast them at a low heat. Avoid high, dark roasting, which can damage delicate, healthy fats. Start with just 1 teaspoon to 1 tablespoon per day, then slowly increase toward 1 to 2 tablespoons if your digestion feels comfortable. Morning and midday are best for energy, blood sugar, heart, and brain support. One small evening portion, paired with a little fruit, can support sleep. Who should be cautious? Anyone with known seed or nut allergies, very sensitive digestion, very low blood pressure, or those taking medications such as strong diuretics, lithium, or certain antibiotics should talk with their doctor first and start with tiny amounts, if at all. Used wisely, pumpkin seeds become a quiet daily habit that protects your sleep, heart, hormones, and brain without turning your life upside down. Pumpkin seeds are powerful, but they are not the only medicine hiding in your kitchen. There is another everyday food that, when eaten at the right time, can support your heart, your sleep, and your immune system even more strongly. Click on this next video. Eat garlic before bed. 10 hidden benefits for sleep, heart, and immunity. Watch it now, and together we'll build your nightly routine step by step, using foods you already have at home.